Today, we are going to talk about something truly divine, something that has the power to change lives and bring immense peace to our hearts and minds. I am talking about the glory of the Shiva-Purāṇa, one of the most sacred and powerful scriptures of Hinduism. This sacred text is a treasure trove of wisdom, a guiding light for those who seek spiritual enlightenment, and a direct path to the divine presence of Lord Shiva. Now, let's dive into what makes this scripture so special and why it holds immense significance, especially in today's world. It all begins with a great sage named Saunaka, who, filled with curiosity and devotion, approaches the wise Sutta, an enlightened being who knows the deepest secrets of the universe. Saunaka asks him a profound question. What is the true essence of all the Purāṇas? How can people in this age of Kali, where negativity, ignorance, and suffering are prevalent, find the right path to purity, righteousness, and devotion? He seeks the highest wisdom, the one practice that can cleanse the soul and lead us to the ultimate truth, Shiva. Sutta, being the wise master that he is, responds with great reverence and gratitude. He acknowledges that the question itself is a blessing, as it shows Saunaka's eagerness to know the highest truth. He then shares the greatest spiritual secret of all time, the divine panacea, the ultimate remedy for all suffering, the sacred Shiva-Purāṇa. This scripture, he explains, is not just any text. It is the direct teaching of Lord Shiva himself. It is a sacred compilation of divine wisdom, first narrated by Shiva and later abridged by sage Vyasa for the benefit of humanity. Now, why is this scripture so important, especially in the Kali Yuga, the age of darkness and ignorance? Because it contains the most powerful means to purify the mind and soul. It is said that simply listening to the Shiva-Purāṇa can wash away one's sins, dispel fears, and bring peace and liberation. Sutta emphasizes that only those who have accumulated great merits in their past lives will feel drawn towards this Purāṇa. Those who read or listen to it with devotion are considered highly fortunate, as they are directly aligning themselves with the grace of Lord Shiva. The Shiva-Purāṇa is not just a book. It is the very form of Shiva himself. By reading, listening, and contemplating its teachings, one comes closer to attaining the divine presence of Shiva. It is said that those who engage with this sacred text do not remain ordinary human beings. They become divine manifestations of Rudra, a form of Shiva. Even the dust from the feet of a person who regularly listens to this Purāṇa is considered holy. Such is the power of this sacred scripture. But what if one cannot read or listen to the entire Purāṇa all the time? Sutta assures us that even listening to it for a few minutes every day, or even for a brief moment, brings immense spiritual benefits. Those who sincerely engage with it, even for a short while, will not suffer from calamities or misfortunes. The Purāṇa has the power to burn away bad karma and lift a person beyond the cycle of birth and death. One of the most beautiful aspects of this Purāṇa is its ability to grant liberation, even to those who have committed the gravest sins. No other religious practice, no ritual, no pilgrimage, and no other scripture can purify the soul as effectively as the Shiva-Purāṇa. It is greater than thousands of fire sacrifices and yajnas. It surpasses the sanctity of the holy rivers like the Ganga and the sacred cities like Kashi and Haridvar. Simply hearing a single verse, or even half a verse, can transform one's destiny. For those who are nearing the end of their lives, listening to the Shiva-Purāṇa is like securing a direct seat in Shiva's divine abode. Lord Shiva himself takes care of the soul and grants it a place in his eternal presence. Therefore, those who wish for true happiness, both in this life and beyond, should make it a habit to read, listen, or even keep this sacred book in their homes with reverence. The Shiva-Purāṇa consists of 7 major sections or sahits, each filled with profound teachings, stories, and methods of devotion. It explains the 3 primary forms of devotion through meditation, recitation of prayers, and acts of worship and service. By following these methods, a devotee can purify the mind and establish a deep connection with Lord Shiva. Sutta finally declares that there is no greater refuge than the Shiva-Purāṇa. It is the supreme path, the highest knowledge, and the most sacred scripture. Anyone who sincerely engages with it with faith and devotion will find their way to salvation. Their sins will be wiped away, their hearts will be purified, and they will attain the highest state of bliss. So, my dear friends, this is the essence of the Shiva-Purāṇa. It is a divine gift, a beacon of light in the darkness of the Kali Yuga. Let us embrace its teachings, listen to its wisdom, and walk on the path of righteousness. Let us chant the names of Shiva, immerse ourselves in his divine stories, and surrender to his boundless grace. By doing so, we can transform our lives, find peace amidst chaos, and ultimately, reach the eternal abode of Shiva. May Lord Shiva bless us all with wisdom, devotion, and liberation.